I am so happy that you're so much into climate change.
I am.
And then the whole courting beat. Tell us more about the whole climate change campaigns that you're doing and your love for climate change.
You know, I come from Kitgum, and I've seen the effects of climate change on, you know, the people from my village, for example. You know, the farmers, like, not only just the normal people. I was actually in Kitgum a couple of days ago, and it was so hot. And not only in my village, like even like in places, for example, like Mexico, you know, or anywhere in the world, like you see like the rivers, or you see like the hurricanes happening, and you see like a lot of drought, or maybe the crops don't even get ready properly, or, you know, little things like this. And so I'm really passionate about leaving this place better than I found it. And I think it comes from just my goals in life are usually to just be a better person than I was yesterday, you know? And for me, that looks like being involved in leaving this planet better than it was yesterday. Yeah.
And then the whole courting thing, because I remember you absolutely love courting. And it's one of the things that you want to bring back here at home, teach young girls how to court and, you know, do all these things.
Yeah, I do. I love technology, actually, which is weird because I used not to, but I really do love technology.
Models do have brains. I keep telling you that the whole time, people. Yes.
I really do, and I'm involved in a lot of like cryptocurrency, or like, you know, now there's like the metaverse and stuff like that, and I'm always learning all those like different things that are coming up in, you know, in terms of like technology and stuff like that. And also even like just investing in, you know, those companies. So yeah, one of my goals is to sort of like do something about it and pass on, sort of make it easier for that knowledge or to be passed on to like other people who need it, or give them access, or whatever that means. Yeah, whatever that looks like, I still don't know, but we'll see. Yeah.
Amazing. So to so many young girls out there that are watching, the boys that are watching, how important is it for fashion models to also be involved in having like different causes altogether, like how you are advocating for climate change, for courting, other than just, you know, magazines, shows, and then all that? Why is it that important?
You know, I just generally think that having other passions is very important. Like venturing into other things, it keeps your brain young and active, and just like it's creatively more satisfying. And I think that sort of focusing on other things removes pressure from fashion, because like I say, like the jobs that come in or the options that come in, like you really have to, like, you're like excited or keeping your fingers crossed. Yeah, like, oh my God, will I get this option? And just like if you have your if you have other passions that you are also interested in, it removes a lot of like that pressure that it puts on everything that's happening in the fashion world. And I don't want to use the word passive, because I don't think it should be passive, but it just like removes that sort of tension that comes with like waiting for a job, or waiting to get confirmed, or waiting for like the next big thing, or it removes that tension.
And you're also busy, and you do something else.
And you're busy and you're doing something else, and maybe you're learning a different skill, which is always, I think, important.
I love that. You are very smart, like
absolutely
smart. And I like the fact that you're using your influence to also, you know, help people, give back, and the fact that you've been a part of the Naomi Campbell Fashion for Relief, because I remember you walking one of her shows. Are you going to bring something like that back here at home?
You know what? I don't know.
Because so many young girls keep telling me, they're like, oh my goodness, we need to have something like that back here at home. And I believe you are the best person to bring this initiative
very
back
kind.
At home. Yes.
Thank you. You know what? I don't know. But you know, it's in my mind somewhere. So if you know, logistics allow, if things come together, then hopefully, if it's possible, hopefully. But no pressure on me.
Fantastic. So some of the biggest campaigns that you've shot, and one of them being one of my biggest favorites, you shooting with Beyonce. I adore Beyonce. How was it walking on set with Beyonce, shooting the Ivy Park, you know, with Adidas?
I always forget. I didn't even know you were going to ask this. Yes, I did. Oh my God. It was...
Because I saw it and I was like, AAMITO met Beyonce.
I did. You guys, I really did meet... Wait, let me change my accent. Beyonce.
Is Is she real? Is she a goddess? Is she a real human being?
She is everything we have all dreamed about and more.
Oh my God.
She is so hardworking.
Absolutely.
I think that is one of the things that I really appreciated on set, because like she would go into her room, she would change, and she wouldn't take like 10 minutes. It would be like
really
3 minutes, go change, got the assistants, they're following her like with outfits, like, and then she comes on set, does the photo shoot, they take pictures while taking off like other outfits, and then goes to the next set, does maybe a video, like a different set or whatever, goes to the third set, does like the dance moves. Like, I've never experienced
super hard work
and organization, and just like I really appreciated it so much, and I was just so inspired. And also, as soon as I got on set, first of all, she knew my name.
Wow.
She did not mispronounce my name.
Wow.
She knew every name of every person on set and addressed everyone with their name.
That's like the highest level of professionalism ever.
I was just like, what the hell? You know, I mean, she deserves everything she's getting, because she was so professional, so hardworking. Because I remember that day, I was booked on that day. And when I arrived set after they did my hair and makeup and I was dressed, she was like, oh, Amito is here.
Wow.
Right?
I think you almost froze.
Of course I froze. What do you mean? I froze. I was like,
Beyonce knows my name.
yeah, say no more. Like, that's it. I'm done. Let me go back to Uganda. Tumaze. We are finished here. She was like, oh, Amito is here. And then she looks at my makeup, she looks at my hair, she looks at whatever I was wearing. And then she was like, very beautiful.
Wow.
I was like, that's it.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. I've made this.
No, huge campaign.
No,
it was absolutely huge.
It was just an honor to like be in her presence and sort of like experience like how she works and how she does her thing, and like I was so inspired.
Amazing.
No,
that's huge, because literally that's history.
Yeah.
Absolutely major history.
Yeah.
And then speaking of which, like literally you've had a fantastic year.
Yeah.
Like your 8th year has been literally everything.
Thank you.
Like every single day you're literally shooting with DS. Are you an angel now?
Well, they don't have angels anymore. They don't have angels anymore. But yeah, I'm just so grateful to be able to work with the team at Victoria's Secret and just share that experience. Like obviously before, you know this, like when we used to
and
do
you used to like manifest it.
Yeah,
and she used to say this a lot. Like, I will walk that show. I will do ABCD.
You remember, like when we used to do our little 50K shows, like, you know, I would be like, oh, I can't wait when I'm walking from Victoria's Secret.
She's like the queen of
and then everyone would be like, ah, now. Like,
and I'll see things are happening.
Yeah.
But how is like the whole experience, you being booked like literally every single day to just work with the team, and for them to even give you the power of naming bras, the Kit Gum bra. AAMITO LAGUM, Kit Gum,
Yes. Yeah, no, I mean, working with them is always a pleasure. Like, it's always great. I love being on set with DS. I really enjoy, because it's so free and like you don't feel like, oh my gosh, my body looks weird or whatever. Like,
and they've embraced diversity to the fullest, inclusion to the fullest. Yes.
Absolutely, they've embraced like every type of body, because bodies are different, you know. And so yeah, I feel really blessed.
Absolutely blessed, and you're shooting H&M the whole time. Like literally, this girl does the top-notch campaigns. Thank you so much for representing the country to the fullest.
Oh my God.
Not just the country, but literally the entire African continent.
You're very kind. Thank you.
It's a huge job that you're doing. You paving a way for so many dreams out there. People still look up to you. They still, you know, adore you to the fullest, me inclusive.
I adore you back.
Me inclusive. And then another question that I had for you is, how do you stay in shape, Amito?
That's a good one.
Because yes, I know we've talked about the body changes, but literally there's that size that you have that is, you know.
Yeah, that always has to stay. I think, you know, it's a mindset, to be honest. Like it is a mindset. It's because I can tell you, oh, you work out, eat right, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it has to start with your mind, to be honest. Like, health is one of the things that I really am passionate about. And so just like treating my body with respect, just honoring my body and being like, listen, okay, today I don't really feel beautiful, or I don't feel like my body looks great today, but honoring that and just like respecting that and respecting my body. I think that one of the things that I'm learning from the therapist is to be able to say thank you to my body, you know?
Yes, this feels like a masterclass.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, not a masterclass.
Keep going. I feel like it's a masterclass. I love this.
Yeah, but to be able to say thank you to my body and like, you know, some days I look into like, I did an exercise with my therapist and she said, you know, like look into the mirror like on Sundays and be like, legs, thank you for taking me around. Nails, thank you for, you know, growing. Because I used to hate my nails and how they looked like. And just like honoring like what they're doing for you in that moment, that sort of helps your mind switch in one way or another, and you start to see yourself and your body differently and in a more like positive way. And when that happens, then you begin to maybe work out or maybe even eat right or drink less alcohol. No pressure, but yeah, like little things like that. Yeah, it's a mindset.
I have learned something really new. Honor your body.
Yeah, honor
Thank your body.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. Honor your body.
And thank your body.
And thank your body.
Yeah.
And then speaking of which, you've been that model that literally has tested cyberbullying at some point in your career, because I remember in 2016 Mark posted one of your pictures up, you know, it was the Leaps pictures, and then people just went gaga. Like everyone was just like whoo, which worked in your favor at some point, because I remember it was like all over New York Times, all the big magazines, and then all that. To the young girl, to the young boy out there that is watching, how would you advise them to, you know, fight cyberbullying, to, you know, embrace, I'm not going to say embrace, like how do you deal with cyberbullying, Amito? Because you've been cyberbullied before. Yeah.
No, absolutely. And I still get cyberbullied.
Up to now?
Yeah, you know, like maybe, like sometimes even if Victoria's Secret posts a picture of me, like if you scroll down and look at the comments like I do, which you shouldn't do, by the way, you can see like a comment like, oh, when are the supermodels coming back or something like that.
Really? In this era?
I know, in this era. But you know, like, just trying to understand that you can't really impress everybody.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You
and you shouldn't strive to, you know. And not everybody, and you shouldn't. Like, not everybody's gonna like you.
That's it.
You are not everybody's taste. Come on now, you know. Even water tastes different, and some people like different types of water. So you're not everybody's taste, and that should be okay. And I'm okay with that. Like I'm comfortable with that, as long as the things that are happening in my life are sort of like, you know, pushing towards like helping me achieve my goals. Like those other distractions, of course, when you look at them, they hurt for the moment. But like you get back into perspective and
so do you like delete, block anyone that tries to, you know, do that or anything like that, or you just let it go?
Sometimes,
because
no.
I believe like what you said is you just let it go, just like that. Wow.
I'm just like, that doesn't affect me. It might affect me now. I might look at it and really it would hurt my feelings. But then when I look at the bigger picture, it's like, come on, like
it doesn't add up. It doesn't pay my bills.
Yeah, it doesn't add up, you know. The math doesn't math when I look at the bigger picture, to be honest.
So to the young creative out there that is watching you that would love to have a seat at the global stages, what's the biggest advice that you have for that young creative out there?
Take it day by day and dream big.
Take it day by day.
Yeah.
And dream big.
Dream big. Like you said, I'm a manifester, and I'm so.
She's the queen of manifesting.
Yeah, I accept that title. Thank you very much. But dream big. Dream really, really big. You know, I think a couple of days ago I was going through my old books because I'm staying at home. I was going through my old books and I saw a book, one of my notes that I wrote because I wrote about, you know, moving to the US, working in New York. I think I wrote this like 15 years ago.
Wow.
You know, and I just saw it and I started crying because it meant so much to me. And at that moment, like for me, that was like a really huge dream for me to be able to accomplish that, like, you know, become a fashion model, work in New York. And now it's happening right now. So, you know, dream really, really big and yeah. and everything you dream and sort of focus on will come to pass. Absolutely.
I like that. I love the fact that, people have to dream big.
Yeah.
Manifest, visualize your dreams, and then all that. So this is a question that literally all our fans, all our viewers usually ask us to, ask everyone on the show. What are the biggest problems that fashion models do face internationally? Because the minute people here get on that plane, they feel like, woo, I am the next AAMITO, I am the next Akello, I am the next Aliet, name it all. But what are some of those biggest problems that people don't see out there?
I think community, like a support system, because when you get on the plane and go out there, you're on your own.
True.
But here you have community, you have people to encourage you, you have sort of like people to say,
so do you ever
you're
get
doing
homesick?
What? I cry myself to sleep
No
sometimes.
way.
Yeah. I remember when I couldn't come home during COVID, I was so homesick. But I couldn't come home, and it was a tough time, I guess, for everyone around the world, COVID and everything like that. But yeah, on top of COVID, I could not come home, or my mom or anyone else could not even like go to see me, or it was really hard. But so I'm just always happy to be back home.
Oh, some people are just there dreaming the whole time. I want to be in New York, Paris, London, and that. But it's not a bed of roses, people. It's absolutely not a bed of roses. Thank you so much, AAMITO, for taking your time off to, be here, because I know you literally have to, board your plane and leave and go back to New York and work. So we're so thankful that you took your time off to be on the show, and we can't wait to, see you venture into big things. Speaking of which, we've seen so many models that make it to your level now literally say, you know what, I want to be diverse. I want to diversify myself and probably end up into, entrepreneurship, end up into acting. Do you have any plans in line with acting before I let you go?
I know you know the answer, but I can't say much.
No, absolutely,
But fingers crossed. I'll just say fingers crossed.
Yes.
Hopefully, I'll be able to tell the world what I've been doing.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, AAMITO.
Thank you so much.
I love you very much.
I love you.
Thank you for being on the show. I've had a fantastic time on this show talking to the legend in the making, AAMITO Stacey Lagum. And thank you so much for watching this Star Maker. Thank you so much, AAMITO, for everything that you do. And to you out there that aspires to be a fashion model, it's never a bed of roses. However, it is such a lucrative business. So if you really want to venture into this business of fashion, the Star Maker is there for you to, bring all these stories, for you to know that, the fashion industry is amazing, but at the end of the day, you need a thick skin. You really need to love exactly what you do, have a great personality, all the things that AAMITO has been talking about. And thank you so much for watching this Star Maker. Till next week, my name is Joram, and I can't wait to see all of you.